Hello my friends, welcome to Nightmare Edition. We are not heading to All In just yet. There is one more mission to play. The mission that you may have forgotten about, that most people forget about. But honestly, Blizzard put so much time and effort into it that Rhyme felt that he should make a Nightmare version of it too. Of course, that means we're headed to the amazing, to probably the most hated part of Wings of Liberty, the Lost Vikings. Let's see if Rhyme has managed to make a nightmare out of this. Now, I have never struggled with the Lost Vikings, so if I struggle at all here, that is going to be a huge indicator of the difficulty increase. From 2009 until... Do we get to pick stuff up right at the beginning? Alright. Oh, no, I get it. It's just teaching you. From 2009 until 2010, I played a huge amount of Touhou while I was waiting for StarCraft 2 to come out. Just a absolute boatload of Embodiment of the Scarlet Devil and Imperishable Night and Subterranean Animism. I didn't play much Touhou 10 or 9 because they're not as good. But that means that once I got to this, I was really disappointed. I thought that this was a really bad Danmaku game. And I'm already having a harder time than I ever have. Like, to put in perspective how... Oh gosh. To put in perspective how easy this is normally, when I play through on the 24-hour stream to get all the campaign achievements where I failed, my preparation for this was to play it through once and go, oh yeah, that's really easy. And then declare that I was done prepping for it. And I don't even think that I got to 500,000 points. And then during the stream, I just nailed it with no problems. So the fact that I've already lost a life here is pretty telling. There's a lot more attacks. One thing that Rhyme did is that the way the attacks normally work is if you hold down the attack key in it, you fire once every, I think it's 3.25 seconds, but if you spam it, you fire once every 1.5. It's over twice as fast. Rhyme just changed it, so if you hold down the button, it's the same as the spam rate, and then the difficulty is proportionally higher. Ooh, ads. I'm pretty sure you never get ads on the boss fights in the stock game. Oh gosh. So we're going to use that. It's going to fire at us and at like 30-degree angles or something. We're just going to try to use that to get back under and then put as much damage as we can. Deal with these ads. And then try to hit the interceptors if we can. These side missiles are not ideal generally, but there are a lot more ads, so it might be decent. Generally, you want the Plasma Blast because it's all about killing the bosses as fast as possible. But I kind of feel like I like these side missiles simply because there's a lot of enemies that spawn during these fights compared to normal. Like, a lot. We got a bonus life, so that makes up for the one that I lost. Next at 75k. And that is mission 1 of 3 completed, and way harder than normal. I would appreciate if anybody wants to get some free upvotes on the thing, go cross-reference this with the 24-hour stream or any other Lost Vikings stream, and let's see how many more units of each type there are on the different levels. I can already tell that the units that do exist are attacking a lot more, but I would also like to see if there's an increased unit count or if it's just the same and normally they just sit there like doofuses. So the Scourge explode and they have a radial globule that fires. I think that I want to keep firing just to keep them as far away from me as possible, and then I just have to try to weave through all these areas. One thing about this game that always gets me is that there is a giant radius for being hit. Your hitbox is huge, as opposed to most Danmaku games that I've played that have very, very tiny hitboxes of your character, so you can kind of weave between stuff. But in this, you have to be a lot broader with your movements. Like right there, I just got hit twice. I lost both of my defensive drones. You'd be able to slip through that in a lot of other games. And the reason being is that you're supposed to get really close to things so that you can get more points. But that is not how it works in this game. Oh crap, I messed up. I wanted to get that extra bomb, but it ended up morphing right as I tried to grab it. Oh gosh, so that's a swarm... No, it's a corruptor. I think the swarm guys come later. Here they are. These are always an interesting thing to me because they have a model I know that sounds weird, but like, these don't show up anywhere else in StarCraft, right? Like, they just made this unit, and then they were like, yeah, I think this is going to be Lost Vikings only content. And I find that very odd. Like, why did it not end up anywhere? Could they not have come up with any use for this Swarm Guardian? It's very bizarre to me. Oh, no, 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 no. Do not morph. There we go. More Swarm Guardians. So there's a couple mid-bosses on this one. They don't have a whole lot of HP, but they do seem to drop a bunch of guys. Yeah. Actually, they're pretty simple. They fire attacks in a line. I'm going to try to... Oh, I have both defense drones, so I can get another bomb. And at this point, I'm going to try to stock up on bombs and use them to protect my drones. My drones will protect me because they allow me to be hit and die instead of me. I'm just going to launch a bomb right there. I'm going to be very, very conservative with my ability use at the beginning, because I want to keep those lives. Oh gosh. Let's try threading the needle here. Do you think we can get through that? No. In any other game that I've played, you would be able to, and that is why I have trouble sometimes. It is really the only trouble that I have in the stock version of the game, is I think I can get through places that I can't. Let's see if we can hit this guy with two things. Okay, here come the tentacles. Oh gosh. No, I keep wanting to go through it. Ah, Lost Vikings, why is your hitbox so big? Oh, it does damage when it retracts too. Well, that sucks. That makes sense. Oh gosh. When you don't have any drones, this is way harder. Do I just hit the bomb right now? I think so. Yeah, I need to get rid of those ads because they were overwhelming. They make the dodge part much harder. Does he charge? Yeah, I think he does. And then we can use that time to move over here and try to take down the Corruptors. Alright, it's going well. Careful, careful, careful. That was alright. Is he going to charge again? It's on top of that Corruptor who's guarding it for a sec. Oh, I think that I would have died if I didn't do it there. I need to protect this life. And I'm doing very, very poor DPS against this guy. So he spawns ads during the time that he charges. I don't think he normally does. In the base game, I'm pretty sure that he just charges and you just move to the side. Those Scourge are a nice little touch. Now we gotta move to the side of the Corruptors. Swing down here. His tentacles bugged out. Why not? Uh-oh. Nah, that's fine. He's very close to going down. I'm gonna try to focus him. Alright. So that was number 2. There's gonna be one more boss left, and I am very concerned at this point because I lost a lot of lives against the Leviathan. About 99% of the enemies, though. I'm just leaving that up just for the guy who wants to double check. I know you're out there, and I do appreciate you. Overall, so far, this has been... Like, the way that it normally works is every time you play through it, it gets harder. And this is, like, already harder than the stage 3, or the third time that you play through, which is what you gotta do for gold. And that is definitely the definition of nightmare, huh? I've never played a shoot 'em up before while streaming, really. Not one that's actually difficult. Oh gosh, they fire Wraith missiles too. I'm not taking any risks there. Oh, they teleport. Today is a good day to teleport. $10 points if you get that reference. That is old. Okay, we're going to... Very careful. There's the drones that I've been waiting for. Really need them. And these vessels fire big volleys. I don't know what they normally do, but I don't think they do it that deadly. When they fire those big volleys, it is a little bit laggy, which is a bit unfortunate. I don't know if that is on the Lost Viking side or if it's on Rhyme's side, the way that he made things. I'm going to assume that it's not his fault because it's never his fault. He's literally the perfect modder. And I will cry if anyone says anything different. We gotta sneak on over to this bomb. Effectively, what I'm trying to do is just use my bombs to stall through. Battle cruiser operational. Oh gosh, no, these are my least favorite units in the game. Crap. Stop. No, this is illegal. Fire the bombs. See if we can stop this nonsense. If we can take one of the BCs down, and then the other one. Well, Jackson got his revenge. Yeah, I'm just gonna chain bomb my way through this because I have no defenses available. There's a drone. Okay, feeling a little bit better. Now we need to get one more drone, and we might be good until Terratron. I don't know if they hit with another battlecruiser mid-boss, because the last one had a couple mid-bosses. I'm really scared to go up there. Got it. So normally, in terms of number of enemies, I'm pretty sure that you get to 125,000 in your first playthrough, approximately. Or maybe it's a little bit higher. In fact, I think I'm just wrong about that number. But I'm pretty sure that we're getting a lot more points, which means if you want to go for that gold achievement, then maybe, just maybe, Nightmare Edition is the way to do it. You just have to be way better. Which I guess doesn't help, does it? Here's Terratron, the last boss. I guess we're going to hold that item pickup and try to use it later for another drone once I inevitably lose one. Okay. Oh, lots of vessels. Let's get to the side and try not to be bamboozled by this laser that's going to end. There we go. So far, Terratron has been the easiest of the bosses. What do you got for me, bud? A lot of missiles, that's what you got. Wait for them to pass. Maybe I'm just getting my bearings. I'm really starting... I haven't played one of these games in so long. In fact, I think the last time that I did was in the 24-hour stream when I played Lost Vikings to get the gold achievement. And that was a year and a half ago? Oh, no. We're fine. There's no need for alarm. Oh, that could have gotten me. Is this bouncing around normal? I don't think this is normal. This is actually way better. This is a cool and fun boss fight at this point. I'm really digging it. Now we're gonna win because we're bosses. We're gonna win. And we've done it. We got the Lost Viking home. Even though I played so bad on the Leviathan. All right, and how many is that? So the way that it works now is you get a score multiplier every time that you beat the dude. So I think I don't know if I can show you. I think it just goes to the end screen now. And then asks you if you want to retry. But I think you get like a ×2 modifier the next time you go through, and then a ×3, so you can actually play like a score attack style if you wanted to get competitive with the Lost Vikings. I don't know. I don't. But I'm sure that there's people out there who think that's really awesome, and that is just for you. Honestly, I would say Lost Vikings, once you get Nightmare Edition, which is going to launch very, very soon, then give it a try. This is actually pretty fun. The princess will kiss you. Great. That's what I want. Princess Valerian. Well, yeah. Lost Vikings Nightmare Edition has been made into something that is actually tough. And that is pretty impressive. I may have made it, I know, I made it look so easy, I'm sure, the entire time because of my incredible prowess, but I had fun, and that is a new experience on Lost Vikings. Thank you for watching. All In is tomorrow. The release of this is tomorrow. Release of Real Scale Heart of the Swarm, tomorrow. Randomizer Heart of the Swarm, tomorrow. Wings of Liberty Randomizer, tomorrow. There's something else I'm missing, tomorrow. Mindhawk's Challenge Gauntlet, tomorrow. Socks. Tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.